Almost career high from Cicely Fabrizio for the Tigers. She dropped 20 points all in the first three quarters.
Yeah, and that's hard to overcome.
So Altamont will win the tip as they move forward. It's going to be McConkey. She passes it over, finds Carter. They're swinging it around the perimeter. High pressure from that Tiger defense.
Yeah, Milford running always a very stout and tough defensive style.
That high pressure is going to bring up their first foul of the game. They're just going right after the ball from the get-go.
Yeah, and that's what you got to be cautious of if you're running a very aggressive style like that. It's getting into foul trouble early and often, and it comes down to discipline.
So Paisley Florence gets her first foul as McConkey goes down low, and the shot is up and no good that time by Jaylee Taylor. But McConkey gets a two-point jumper to go down. Great shot that time by Mads McConkey.
Yeah, just a spectacular sense of awareness there on the court, pulling up from a deep two-point range and able to cash that one home.
Now for Milford. Once again, swinging it around the perimeter. It's Ambrose up top, finds Florence. They pass it back and forth. Spalding. Up at the top of the key. They're trying to get down low into the paint. Instead, it's going to be a three-point shot taken by Wilden, no good, and it's going to go back to Altamont. So a really good start right now for the Longhorns.
Yeah, it was a good shot, just not being able to find the bottom of the net on that one for the Tigers.
So Miley Wilden misses a Bryce Canyon City 3. Longhorns up 2-0 now as we just hit the first minute mark here of the first quarter. Here comes McConkey. High pressure once again from that Tiger defense. And it's a steal by Spalding, and it's going to fall into the hands of Kylie Fisher.
Diving on the ground, going for the ball, laying your body on the line. Coaches love to see that.
Here comes Tay. Finds Kylie down low. Pivots with her right. Drops it back out. Spalding, she's going to slash and dash. Right side. Gets the foul and the bucket to go. What a shot that time by Tay Spalding.
Yeah, it was spectacular, spectacular work. Drive into the paint with the dribble drive and then getting the shot to fall as she was facing heavy contact.
Tay Spalding leads her team with almost 17 points per game, over 3 rebounds a game, and almost 3 assists per game as she misses the free throw from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Taylor gets the rebound.
Yeah, 2-2 ball game. But most of these games have been coming down to who can make their free throws, especially if they're close.
Mary Peck is a girl to watch out for Altamont as pressure comes down low by baseline, but it'll stay here with Altamont as that time it was Chesney Bywater that was pressured down low. So Bywater passes inside, finds Carter. And it's going to be a 2-point jumper by none other than Mary Peck, who we just mentioned.
Yeah, just a great post move there, getting open off the inbound and going up for the easy 2.
So now the Tigers will once again swing the ball around the perimeter. It's Spalding on right wing. Tries to go down low. It's taken away by McConkey, but it's given right back to the Tigers. Spalding now in transition.
McConkey looked like a safety on that, still jumping up and deflecting that pass away.
We love those football comparisons. We've been making them today.
Oh, yeah, we're firing on all cylinders.
And the 3-point jumper is up and no good off back iron that time by Taylon Ambrose, and it'll go back to the Longhorns. So a few missed opportunities from deep right now for the Tigers.
Yeah, if I'm Milford right now, I'm not going to, based on how 3-point shots are going right now, if we don't start heating up soon, I'm going to want to start trying to work it into the paint and start getting more of those closer opportunities.
So here come the Longhorns, try and respond, increase that lead that they've got. McConkey, mid-range jumper, no good. Taylor gets the rebound. It's stolen away by Fisher. She tries to find Spalding in transition. She does. Spalding, get a cut to the basket. Left side, fouled on the attempt. Doesn't make the basket, but she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
You know, and that's all you can really ask for going to the line. It's always ideal to find yourself in these situations.
You know, and a lot of players that average the most points on their teams, it's because they're able to get to the free throw line. They're usually those physical players that can get to the basket and then maybe get some free throw attempts as Spalding gets the first one to connect.
Yeah, just a great shot there. Not letting the outside noise get to her there as she's now shooting 1 for 2 from the charity stripe.
So Tay for her second from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. No good. Rebound is bottled around. Goes back to Spalding herself, who cuts back, throws it to Fisher down low, who misses the layup. And a foul will go against Fisher, so another missed opportunity down low. And a foul will be called against Kylie Fisher.
Yeah, it was a good idea there by Spalding to try and get the ball to Fisher for the layup, but just I would have taken it up strong myself. You know, you had less people around you than Fisher had on her.
Ball's moving around. It's Mary Peck down low. Pass it outside. Deep two that time by Bywater is good. So we've got some difficult jumpers that are going in by 3 different players of the Longhorns here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that was a great long shot there by Bywater.
Deep two right wing. Tigers have a chance to respond here down 6-3. Pass down low to Ambrose. She gets the left-hand layup to go down.
Ambrose with excellent footwork down low in the post, getting the nice outlet pass and going immediately to the pivot and going up and in.
Peck passes out for another deep two. That's no good that time by Kennedy Carter. Fighting for the rebound. Tigers control. Spalding wide open in the fast break. Takes it up to the right hand. Gets it to go. Tigers take the 1-point lead.
Yeah, shooting perfect 2 of 2 right now is Tay Spalding.
And here comes Mary Peck down on the other end, down low. Passes out. Bywater. Pump fake deep two. Jaylee Taylor down low. Tough contested jumper. No good. Peck saves it in bounds. Bywater back to Taylor. Double team. Left side, right side of the basket, no good. Gets her own rebound, fights for it, and it looks like they're going to be calling a jump ball. It'll go to the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's just a ferocious Tiger defense. Kind of settled down after 2 quick fouls, able to kind of sit into that aggressiveness without getting a little out of control.
So Kaylee Williams will check in for Jaylee Taylor. Yesterday, Taylor also attempted some very difficult 2-point attempts. That's continued here today. But overall, great start for both of these squads. Here comes Spalding. She passes it over to Wilden. Down low, stolen by Altamont. Guess none other who just checked in, Kaylee Williams. McConkey on the drive. Left layup, no good. Rebounds bounced around, and it's controlled by Ambrose. But she's double-teamed on the baseline. And a timeout will be called by the Milford Tigers. We'll take it with them. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Harwood and Reese Construction on KSLSports.com.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill. And the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball. Nate Thatcher alongside Aiden Mortensen coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking design to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. So now Milford with the ball. Spalding brings it up, passes down low to Fisher. She finds Ambrose for a 2 on the left-hand side of the bucket. It goes down. Taylor Ambrose now with 4 in the first quarter.
Yeah, just another great post move there by Ambrose.
So now it's Altamont. Mary Peck down low on the right side. She gets her 2 to go, and now she's got an early 4 as well here in the opening period.
Yeah, each team going back, trading blows. No team really allowing any inch on the other.
So now we'll see Tigers have a chance to respond here. Spalding up top on the key. Passes over to the left wing. She'll take a 3 herself. Off iron, no good, and it will stay here with Milford.
A good idea on that shot there, just not enough muscle on that one as it rolled out of bounds. Milford still retaining possession, though.
So Celestia Rigby will check in for Chesney Bywater. As that time, Mary Wilden inbounds to Spalding, but it's going to be another foul called against Altamont. Go against Mads McConkey. So Milford has it stolen by Mads McConkey. She takes it back. Now she's in transition against Kylie Fisher. Tries to spin move around, and it's taken away by Tay.
Yeah, just back and forth steals. Both these teams very defensive minded, and it's really showing right now.
Now here comes Spalding. Gets a screen from Fisher. Fisher rolls down. Can't get the bucket to go on the pick and roll. Fighting for the ball. Tigers control. Fisher for 2. No good. Ambrose once again. Left side. Off the right iron. And Milford tries to keep it in. Bounces off Altamont, but instead it goes over to the Longhorns.
Yeah,
McConkey in transition. And she catches Wilden off guard. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
It's hard when you're going up for those second, third, fourth chance attempts and just not able to cash in on anything.
Miley Wilden tried to throw it off of the Longhorn legs. but it gives it right to McConkey, who now goes to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2 attempts, and she gets it to bank in on the first one.
I wonder if he called that.
It is open. The bank should be open at this time of day.
It should, you know?
So McConkey gets the first to go. Second is up and rattles it in.
2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 2 of 2 overall in this game. Sitting at 4 points right now is McConkey.
Longhorns retake the lead. 10-9, just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ball's passed around. Spalding, top of the key. Passes it over, finds Florence. Florence looking around. Cross-court pass. Ambrose thought about a three, doesn't take it. Spalding down low finds Wilden. Wilden's double team. Ball is moving around faster than a rocket ship. Finds her teammate down low who misses it. And Kylie can't get it to go. It'll go back to Altamont.
Yeah, both just very aggressive styles of defense, and no one really relenting right now as we sit at 9-10. Now, Milford on the boys' side did go in and play upset yesterday in the 8-9 game, beating Green River by about 10 points.
Let's see if the Lady Tigers can get a win as well here today. High-pressure defense right now. But Altamont controls. Mary Peck, right wing. Toss it outside to McConkey. McConkey drives. Right side, layup up and good. Mads McConkey having a fantastic first quarter. She's up to 6 points.
It's just spectacular showing from McConkey on that dribble drive. Gaining enough separation, going up strong for 2.
Florence, right wing. She passes over to her teammate. It's Gracie Dotson. Back up to Spalding. Spalding, cross court back to Florence, left wing. Dribbles with her right. Cross court pass back to Spalding. Down low Dotson, back to Ambrose. Deep 2 off the top of the backboard, no good. Altamont controls.
Just a little too much time in the weight room there as the shot goes way high up there.
Kennedy Carter tried to pass, but Tay Spalding gets a steal, wide open in the fast break. Goes up for the layup and the foul, her second and one of the first quarter.
Spalding going incredibly hard in the paint right now. 148 free throws when she was entering into the state tournament, which leads the entire state in free throw attempts.
Foul will be called against Celestia Rigby. Tay Spalding now up to 7 points here in this opening quarter. Absolutely stellar stuff we're seeing from the point guard.
Yeah, we're just watching a back and forth battle right now between McConkey and Spalding.
She gets her free throw to go down from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You can find Legacy Ace Hardware at 159 North Main at Panguitch.
Well, yeah, right now, Spalding shooting 2 of 3 from the free throw line, converting on her second and one opportunity.
Both teams doing well from the charity stripe. Rigby, pump fakes, spins out. She's double teamed. Tries to get it out to McConkey. Ball's dribbled out. McConkey controls, gathers it at the logo. Fast pass to Peck. Down low to Jaylee Taylor. She's double teamed, and it's going to be, it looks like another jump ball. And this time, it'll switch over to the Tigers. Oh, actually, it's going to stay here with Altamont.
Just very aggressive defense like we've been harping on all game from Altamont and Milford. 12-12 ball game in the first quarter. One of the closest games we've seen this tournament.
8-second shot clock difference. Ball is on the floor. Back to Rigby. Throws up a wild 2. Gets it to go. Great shot that time by Celestia Rigby for her first points of the game.
Yeah, Milford with a last shot opportunity here.
14-12, Altamont leads. Ambrose over to Spalding, right wing. She's driving. Triple team, throws it high off the backboard as the buzzer sounds. It's no good. So the Longhorns lead at 14-12 at the end of the first quarter. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Car Show and Canyon to Canyon Family Bike Ride on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at rubyzen.com.
Welcome back to state championship basketball here at Richfield High School. Nate Thatcher alongside Aiden Mortson. Aiden, I believe it's time for our Fab Rats trivia question.
All right, let's play some Fab Rats trivia. Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. Today's trivia question, you'll email your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com. Again, that is uhsslive@gmail.com. Today's question is, what vehicle did Paul fix in Florida? To find that out, you can go to the Fab Rats YouTube channel and email your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com.
Well, while Aiden was giving that exciting question, we had some exciting basketball happening in the opening possession of the second quarter. Reminder, those free Fab Rats t-shirts are pretty good.
Oh, I love those t-shirts.
Yeah. Skylar said he loved the color orange. We love it too, so go grab that free t-shirt if you answer the question correctly. Great for hunting, by the way. Altamont now after the jump ball where they take possession. And it looks like there's going to be a foul. It will be called against the Tigers. Looks like it's going to go against Gracie Dotson.
You know, the color orange sounds like a weird spin-off novel to the color purple.
Yeah.
Something that definitely doesn't need a spin-off novel.
That's definitely true, as the three-point attempt is no good by Chesney Bywater. It is controlled by the Tigers. Jaden McMullen pulls it down for Milford. Pulling it right side, picks up her dribble. Throws it back to Tay Spalding. She's got a little bit of an opening. Left side, throws up the bucket, no good. Mary Peck controls with the rebound.
Yeah, great defensive effort there, trying to hold Spalding down low, not let her get to her shot down on the blocks.
McConkey passes over. Celestia thought about a shot, doesn't take it. Back over to Bywater, right wing. McConkey controls with the logo. Celestia brings it back up. McConkey, another deep two. This time it's no good. Ball's bounced around, controlled by Bywater. Taylor, deep two, up and bakes it in! The deep two is the biggest friend right now for the Longhorns in today's game.
Yeah, they're falling in love with that shot, and it's just been working for them time and time again.
Longhorns lead at 16-12 here in the second quarter. Spalding had a fantastic first quarter. Tries to pass it out to her teammate, gets it back to herself in the paint. She's going to dribble it out right wing. Passes it over. Wide open three that time, no good from Gracie Dotson. But they get the rebound back, and the putback is up and good that time by Jaden McMullen.
Yeah, her first shot attempt falling for the Tigers. She starts out the game perfect from the field.
Here comes Bywater, right wing. Picks up her dribble back to McConkey. Throws it over to Rigby. She'll take a deep two. Off the right backboard, no good. Taylor gets the rebound. Putback, no good. Rebound will go down to Wilden. And they're going to slow down their offense there on the other side. Spalding gets the pass. Beautiful screen by Ambrose, and she gets the easy layup for two.
Every time Spalding is getting into the paint, she seemingly makes the shot, with maybe one exception.
Timeout taken by Altamont. We'll take it with him. This is State
Smithfield
Championship Basketball
Farms
brought
is
to you by
headquartered
Garfield
in
Memorial
Milford,
Hospital.
Utah, with
DVive.live,
operations throughout
KTTA.1
southern
and
Utah.
KSLSports.com.
We produce good food responsibly. Smithfield Farms, proud to support the Milford Tigers.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
This is the moment. You're here. Where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High School as we have a tie game between Milford and Altamont here in the Consolation bracket coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. So Aiden, a back-and-forth affair here. How can one of these teams get a lead that stays ahead for a long period?
You're just going to want to keep playing that aggressive style of defense and just hope you force a miss and then kind of limit your own turnovers. And if you do that, like that, if that didn't soar out of bounds, I feel like Milford would have had kind of that momentum swing in their favor if they were able to go up 18-16 there. But it's going to come down to ultimately who can be more careful with the ball.
So both possessions coming out of the timeout are empty. Here's Mary Peck. The right part of the key, back out to McConkey. Over deep three for Chesney. Bywater gets it to go down from Bryce Canyon City perimeter.
5 points for Bywater now, and that was just a spectacular three.
Longhorns now lead at 19-16. It's Wilden. She's got it right wing. Passes it back up top. It's McMullen. Back to Wilden. She's looking to go to Ambrose. Instead, goes back to McMullen. Two no good. Highly contested. Mary Peck fighting for that rebound. She rips it out and controls.
That was a grown man move, getting those elbows out and clearing the space as she fights for the rebound.
Here come the Longhorns. Back to Peck down low. Picks up her dribble. Bank shot no good. But they'll get their own rebound. That time it's pulled in by Kaylee Williams. High pressure from Milford on the perimeter. Peck down low. Had a lot of contact. It'll stay here with the Longhorns on the baseline.
Yeah, Peck was able to receive that. She could have spun around and saw an open Chesney Bywater on the other block, but ball getting knocked out of bounds there.
Bywater inbounds. Deep two up and off the back iron that time by Kennedy Carter. Peck tries to put it back up. Does it again. She's blocked twice.
Bywater going up strong, but just swarmed with Tigers.
Wilden transition. Wild two up. No good, but a foul will be called. So Miley Wilden will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for two.
You know, I used the word swarm to describe Tigers, but it's actually a streak. A streak of Tigers is a group of them.
Oh, interesting. The more you know it,
Yeah,
the more
you know, fun fact of the day.
And the first free throw is up and good by Miley. I feel like with a lot of these mascots, you can gain a little bit more animal knowledge.
You can. You know, it's a learning experience everywhere we go.
Maybe you'll give us a fun fact about the Longhorns in the second half. As second free throw, no good, but rebound controlled by none other than Mary Peck.
Believe a group of Longhorns is a herd.
And Milford, that defense is coming in as they steal the ball. Now Miley in transition. Picks up her dribble left wing, passes to her teammate, and it's stolen by Mary Peck down low in the paint. Fantastic defensive presence right now.
And that's what I'm talking about. The team that can turn the ball over less here and convert more on those opportunities they get from these is going to win this game.
McMullen steals on the other end. Easy two that time for Milford. Tie ball game at 19. We were talking about turnovers, and then a turnover occurred while we were talking about it.
Yeah, and they took advantage of it to tie this game back up.
Dotson high pressure on the perimeter, but it'll stay here with the Longhorns. Jaylee Taylor checks in as Peck and McConkey come out. Coming in alongside Taylor, it looks like it's going to be Celestia Rigby.
And it's important to kind of stagger when you're bringing in your bench and when you're putting your back in your stars. You want to have them kind of mesh on the floor with the starter and bench unit. You don't want to run entirely bench units. That usually is when games get out of hand.
And Chesney Bywater goes up for another three. Off the front iron, no good. Milford in transition goes off the legs, and there's a back and forth violation.
And the Altamont loyal over there loving that one. They are jumping up and down, pointing at the line, trying to get the ref to make the call.
Yeah, Paisley Florence caught it at an awkward position right at the half-court mark and just couldn't help herself from going back with momentum. Now another deep two up and no good, but it's going to be a foul as Celestia Rigby tried to get a jumper to go down.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily as she was going up for the shot. It was more on the follow-through, coming by and slapping her on the arm, and that's going to send her to the line.
So Celestia Rigby will go for two at the free throw line. She's got 2 points, both of them in the first quarter. And the first free throw is up. Not yet. And now it's up. And rattles in and out.
It's one of those famous pump fake free throws.
Not as long as a Giannis Antetokounmpo free throw, but it got pretty close right there.
Yeah, no, not long enough that the crowd is starting to count it down.
So Kylie Fisher will check out for the Tigers. Second free throw is up. Not yet. I keep doing that. Now it's up and off the back iron, no good. She's got a long routine.
She does, you know, but anything that can help you make that shot, you know, you really need to focus your attention on that basket, and if it takes you a little bit longer, so be it.
I will say something. In this tournament, we've seen some interesting, to say the least, free throw routines.
Yeah, some very interesting ones. You know, I want to see someone start just kind of circling the ball around them.
Pull some trick moves.
Yeah.
Altamont rips it away. What a move that time by Kennedy Carter.
You know, just pretend like you got a defender in the face, dribble through the legs a few times, fade away on the free throw.
There's Taylor left side, but she's fouled as well. So that'll be 3 fouls now on Milford here in this second quarter. Foul will be called against, I believe it'll be Tay Spalding. A lot of balance fouling, though. All Milford Tigers who have a foul only have one.
Yeah, that's the kind of balanced game you can hope for.
Taylor's little 2-point jumper's no good. Now Wilden in transition. She's going to slow it down, pass it over to Dotson. Dotson finds her teammate in the corner, but it's going to be off the Longhorns that time as Jaden McMullen was on the offensive side.
Yeah, Rigby for Altamont with a great deflection there out of bounds, kind of forced them to reset their momentum there. As we sit again, a 19-19 ball game. Looks like we're in for an absolute barn burner in this one.
So McConkey and Peck check back in for Altamont. It's 19-19 all, just over 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. And Dotson was trying to find Wilden, but they were not on the same page as Wilden was cutting to the basket, so the ball just went straight to the other side, but it was tipped by Altamont, so we'll stay here baseline.
Some teams like that baseline positioning a little more, so it could work in Milford's advantage here.
So we're saying that might possibly be a scheme.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
You never know.
You never know. It's the perfect strategy.
So Wilden, far wing, pass it back up to Spalding. Wilden, pump fakes. Drives around, finds Florence. Florence hands it over to McMullen. McMullen, shot clock going down, and it's going to be stolen by Altamont in transition. And the ball is tipped, but then it goes right back. Celestia Rigby, right layup, no good. And can the Longhorns control? They cannot. It's going to go back to Milford.
Celestia Rigby going for the rebound. I can't do that. The Beatles.
What song was that?
That was Eleanor Rigby.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I try. There's a reason I'm not a singer-songwriter, as you can no doubt tell there.
So now Milford with a chance to take the lead. Just under a minute and a half left here in the first half. McMullen finds Florence down low. Back to McMullen, right wing, pump fakes, drives, and she's going to be fouled as well.
Yeah, Altamont, that's a rare foul from him this quarter. Playing a very disciplined style of defense. Still remaining that aggressive form we saw him in the first quarter, but just not really giving up any fouls until then.
First foul against Kennedy Carter as McConkey checks out. Chesney Bywater back in for the Longhorns. Milford, quick pass Spalding. She splits a double team, but then it's quickly met by Mary Peck and loses the ball. Bywater now controls. Loses it, actually, as I say that.
It's the ghost of Richfield High. It gets you.
Passes over, finds a teammate wide open for a 2-point jumper, no good. Peck gets the rebound, goes back up, gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's going to be Spalding's second foul. That's a player, if you're Milford, you don't want to see in foul trouble going into the later half of this game.
So Mary Peck will take her first at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, and it hits both the back and front iron and rattles out.
As it's been over the last few days, these baskets are so hard to make a free throw on. It's almost as if there was a lid on them.
So here goes Mary Peck for her second attempt. It's up and also rattles out. So we stay tied at 19. Here comes McMullen in transition on the right side. Picks up, dribble baseline, passes back out to Spalding. Spalding will take it back up, top of the key. So Milford will slow down. Got about a 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Spalding, far wing, picks up dribble. Down low, Dotson. Dotson puts up a 2. She'll be fouled by Mary Peck. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 now.
And it was good positioning there by Peck, just making the mistake that we've seen a lot of the time, bringing that arm down slightly at an angle instead of staying straight up. Despite the block, it's something refs will whistle for you for every time.
So Dotson's able to convert for her first point of the game from the free throw line.
Hey, by any means necessary.
And some more subs coming in now as looks like Taylon Ambrose will be back in. Celestia Rigby will check out. So Milford takes their lead back 2019 as the second one goes down for Gracie Dotson. 2 for 2 from the line.
Oh,
Stolen by Milford. Wide open layup good by McMullen. Jaden McMullen now 6 in the second quarter.
yeah, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you can get big plays like that and capitalize on them, that swings the momentum in your favor immensely.
Milford leads by 4. Peck picks up her dribble, passes it back, and it looks like McConkey will be fouled, and they'll be in the bonus now, so 2 free throws for McConkey to close this deficit.
You know, it's better than giving up an open layup, making them earn it at the line, but still definitely not a situation you want to find yourself in.
Once again, there are 6 different players with a foul for Milford, but all of them only have 1. As McConkey misses the first from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. .5 left on the game clock here in the first half. Second free throw rattles in and out. Peck gets the rebound. It's up. It's no good. Spalding controls the rebound. And that will do it for the first half as the Milford Tigers lead the Altamont Longhorns 23-19. We'll be back with the SUU halftime report on the other side of this break. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Legacy Ace Hardware on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Wendy Mesa Studios in Painters is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014. Milford Memorial Hospital provides excellent emergency, acute, and long-term care. Quality health care with small town TLC.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need. Bose Auto Parts in Beaver, Utah is a proud sponsor of the Milford Tigers boys and girls basketball teams. Bose Auto Parts is expanding their daily delivery route to communities along Highway 89 from Orderville to Marysville. Call Bose Auto Parts and place your order today, 435-438-2347.
Welcome out to the SUU halftime report as the 12th-seeded Milford Tigers lead the 13th-seeded Altamont Longhorns 23-19. Nate Thatcher alongside Aiden Mortensen. Aiden, we saw probably one of the best first halves we've seen in this girls' basketball tournament so far.
Oh, it was an incredible battle between two teams, two very defensive-minded teams playing very aggressive styles, and it fully translated. The big determining factor is going to be here who can capitalize off their defensive forced turnovers. And right now, that's Milford who's leading it. And we saw it right there at the end, being able to capitalize off a quick steal at the midcourt and taking it up for a layup to put them up 4 going into halftime.
Yeah, Tigers were led by Tay Spalding in the first quarter when she dropped 7 points, and then by Jaden McMullen, the freshman coming off the bench who had 6 in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a spectacular show and very balanced effort offensively from the Tigers.
You talk about balance, let's go over to the Altamont Longhorns. You have 5 different players that have scored. It's Chesney Bywater with 5, Mads McConkey with 6, Mary Peck with 4, 2 other players with 2 points apiece. Altamont Longhorns seemed to get things going there in the first quarter, and then they may have slowed down there in the second period.
Yeah, their shots just didn't keep falling going into that second quarter. They've been friends of the long two today. Both teams combining for only 3 3-point attempts from what I have written down here. So it's been a very interior-based game, and the long twos were falling for Altamont in the first quarter, but in the second quarter kind of slowing down. And then another big factor in this one's going to come down to free throws. Right now, Altamont shooting 2 of 6 from the line, and on the other end, you got Milford who's shooting 4 of 5.
Yeah, so very interesting stats there, thanks to Aiden Mortensen. This halftime report is sponsored by SUU. SUU's Utah Shakespeare Festival is a Tony Award-winning festival that draws hundreds of thousands of theater goers every year. This has been the SUU halftime report, ready to soar with SUU. Check them out at suu.edu. We'll see you on the other side of the break with some second half action. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Beaver County's elected officials want to wish the Milford Tigers success in their postseason tournaments. Come visit us in Beaver County, your recreational paradise and the world's headquarters for renewable energy.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all. Brown Brothers Construction offers a wide variety of construction and excavation services. We offer standard and decorative colored concrete to south central Utah and northern Arizona. We are excited to announce our concrete pumping service to Kane County, Utah and Coconino County, Arizona. We look forward to our next pour with you. Brown Brothers' success is a direct result of our dedicated and talented employees. If you're looking for a fun and fulfilling employment opportunity, join our team today. Everyone at Brown Brothers Construction wishes all athletes the best of luck in the postseason.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at bryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs and Associates at 435-633-5981.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese in Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese. It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver, Utah believes in giving their customers a great variety of products, superior customer service at an affordable price. We appreciate our customers' loyalty and wish the Milford Tigers success in the postseason. The Milford Medical Clinic would like to wish the Milford Tigers good luck in the 1A region and state basketball tournaments. Our providers and staff are here to help keep our community healthy and safe. We have clinics in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May. for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill, and the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com. Smithfield Farms is headquartered in Milford, Utah, with operations throughout southern Utah. We produce good food responsibly. Smithfield Farms, proud to support the Milford Tigers.
Welcome back out to state championship basketball here at Richfield High School as the Milford Tigers take on the Altamont Longhorns here in the Consolation bracket. Nate Thatcher alongside Aiden Morrison. Aiden, we're in for an exciting second half.
Oh, yeah, first half definitely delivered. A defensive battle between these two teams, 23-19 right now. And I'm looking to see more of the same in the second half.
So Spalding controls top of the key. Finds her teammate in Paisley Florence. Passes it down low. Dotson had a good look, but it just sails right over her head off the bounce pass from Ambrose. It'll go back to the Longhorns.
I like the reaction there by Dotson once she got open in the paint. She gave a loud clap, and it kind of signaled her teammate she was ready for the ball.
Steal from Milford on the inbound pass, and that time it's Miley Wilden who gets her first points here in the second half.
Yeah, great job by Wilden there. Great awareness, making that steal and going up for the easy two.
Here comes McConkey to answer. Jaylee Taylor tries to find Mary Peck. Holds the ball high above her head, and now we've got another foul called against Milford. Looks like it's going to be going against Paisley Florence.
Paisley Florence, her first foul of the game. Milford really evenly distributing the fouls amongst their players. No one player in foul trouble. Only highest player is Tay Spalding, but she only has 2 right now.
And Jaylee Taylor going up for 2. It's blocked away by Ambrose, but it'll stay here with the Longhorns. Down 6 now, their largest deficit of the game.
Again, Ambrose, just excellent defensive awareness as she goes in for the block and avoids the foul.
Bywater inbounds, deep 2, no good that time from Kennedy Carter, but it's taken away back by Mary Peck. Picks up her dribble. Jaylee Taylor, 2-point shot, no good. Ball is up, and it'll go back to the Tigers.
Yeah, Altamont getting a second chance look on offense, just not able to convert, and that's been the real story of this game. As Milford has been converting on a majority of their fast break opportunities off the steal. Here's
Spalding to Wilden, back to Tay, gives to Ambrose, middle of the key, back out Florence. She'll take it back up to the logo up on top. They're going to reset their offense here. 13 on the shot clock. Florence. Double screen, Wilden corner, back to Florence, into Ambrose, out to Spalding. 5 seconds now, cross court, stolen away by the Longhorns. It's McConkey. It's a 1v2. She takes it up, and I believe it's going to be a travel, and it will.
Yeah, just an unfortunate pick it up a little too soon before going up, hesitated a little on going up, and that leads to another turnover that they can't really capitalize on.
So once again, the Longhorns can't do anything on their fast break opportunities. Milford still leading by 6. Here comes Spalding, finds Wilden corner. Tries to find Dotson down low, but instead she'll go back up to Tay. Tay heavily guarded by Chesney Bywater. Over to Paisley Florence. Florence finds Spalding. She's going to drive. Right side. Moves back to the middle. Ball is on the deck. It's taken away. And Kennedy Carter controls out to McConkey, and she's going to be fouled by Talon Ambrose I believe that will be her second of the game as well.
Yeah, only 2 players with 2 personal fouls. No one in foul trouble yet, but that could change quickly as right now Milford kind of finds himself in a spot they don't want to, getting closer and closer to that bonus, which is going to stop the clock and let Altamont have more time to work and earn back this game on the free throw line.
Tigers steal it in transition. Florence picks up her dribble. Dotson drives left side, loses it, brings it back. Florence loses it. Now she brings it back.
We're just seeing a lot of sloppy offensive play between these two teams right now, but both their games are built on their defensive prowess.
Let's see who can control the ball. Florence gets a double screen. Back out. Wielden tries to go down low. It's stolen once again. It's none other than Mary Peck. Longhorns. Transition. They can't convert. Here comes Milford. They can't do it either. Peck with the rebound. Spalding down low, taken away by Mary Peck. She is a dominant force right now under the bucket.
And the Milford Loyal are not happy with that one, and they're going to whistle Spalding. That's going to be her third. Now we're really getting into that foul trouble area.
So Spalding now with 3. She leads the Longhorns, the Tigers in scoring. So that could be trouble as we move forward.
Yeah, chance to call it both ways coming from the Milford Loyal, and I love how intense these fans can get rooting for their hometown teams.
Altamont now still down 6, looking for their first bucket here in the second half. It's Bywater, passes it to Taylor, right wing. She's double-teamed, finds Mary Peck, who's also quickly double-teamed, and another foul will be called on the floor. So that's 4 fouls here. 1 more will put Altamont in the bonus.
Yeah, that foul is going to go against Gracie Dotson, her second. And right as I say that that Milford is kind of avoiding that foul trouble, they go and get in it.
Peck, put back jumper is up and good. Mary puts her team on the board here in the second half.
6 points for Peck on the game, just doing an excellent job down low.
25-21, Milford leads. Dotson corner for the Tigers. Ambrose down low. Met quickly by Peck, and they're going to call a blocking foul against Mary.
Yeah. Look, we still haven't got an answer on our Fab Rats trivia question, so we'll ask that again. Remember to email uhsslive@gmail.com. Again, that is uhsslive@gmail.com. And the question is, what vehicle did Paul fix in Florida? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with where alligators live. Again, What vehicle did Paul fix in Florida? Florida Gators.
Okay.
uhsslive@gmail.com.
Here's Milford trying to extend their lead. Spalding drives right, tries to get the ball down low, but there's no one there but Longhorns. Altamont in transition. Rigby over to Carter. Carter picks up her dribble, passes it outside. Back to Rigby. She'll take a contested 2. It's no good. Miley with the rebound.
Yeah, 1 of 2 for Rigby right now in the game.
Wielden over to Dotson. Cross court, Spalding drives left side, layup up, no good, but a foul will be called.
Yeah, this is what I love about 1A basketball, just the passion everyone in this arena brings. You know, we have fans from both sides, and it's the one thing that kind of really unites us as people is just wanting to win and wanting our team to succeed, and we're seeing it from every fan and every player on the court right now.
So it looks like Kaylee Williams got her first foul of the game as free throw is up and no good that time by Tay Spalding.
Spalding right now shooting 2 of 4, 50% from the line throughout the course of the game. She's been doing an excellent job of getting there.
Alicia Cedillo checks in for Milford as Spalding gets the second of her 2 free throws to hit. So 26-21 is our lead as Spalding checks out after her free throw. Full court press now. Bywater faces a double team but passes it out. It's Rigby in transition. They move it back out. They'll set up their half-court offense. It's Williams. She's double-teamed. Back out to Bywater. Pump fake. Drive right. Floater is up and no good. And Dotson controls the rebound as she rips it away from everyone else.
Yeah, great defensive rebound. Getting those elbows out after pulling it down. Really clearing space with that pivot foot. Something that, as a strong rebounder, you have to do.
Rebound was stolen away from Altamont, but then traveled by Celestia Rigby. Will give it right back to Milford.
And it looks like there's going to be a timeout.
And we'll take it with them. This is state championship basketball brought to you by SC Broadband on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
This is the moment. You're here. Where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Welcome back to state championship basketball coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For game-winning banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. So Aiden, Altamont came in here with a 5-game losing streak. They currently face a 5-point deficit. How can they get themselves back into this one?
If they're able to keep drawing fouls at kind of the rate they are doing, they can get the bonus, stop that clock here in the third quarter, and force turnovers like that.
And there's Celestia Rigby on the fast break opportunity. It's up and good! Celestia Rigby putting in work here as she has 4 points now for the game.
Yeah, 2 of 3 from the field for Rigby. Just an excellent defensive awareness leading to an easy bucket on the other end.
One possession game now. Milford cross court.
You know, watching this game too, you don't see many 3-point shots from either of these teams. Both really built on that cross court pass. Another steal.
Stolen again, this time by Kaylee Williams, who's fouled on the fast break opportunity. They're in the bonus now with over 2 minutes left here in the third.
Now, in my opinion, Dotson just wanted to give a hug there, you know? You want to congratulate your opponent on a very nice steal, so you're going to wrap their arms around as they drive up for the room.
Nothing wrong with a little sportsmanship.
Yeah, no, it's what the UHSAA encourages. You see, over there, sportsmanship matters.
So that is Gracie Dotson's third foul. Kaylee Williams at the line. It's up and good. Big free throw by Kaylee Williams for her first point of the game.
A single possession game now as Ambrose checks back into the game. Ooh, an interesting move. They're putting Spalding back in.
Spalding is the leading scorer for Milford, but limited rest right now. Second free throw up and no good. Williams almost got her own rebound, but she's going to foul because of it.
Yeah, just an unfortunate break there for Williams, picking up her second foul of the game. Altamont right now sitting only 5 players with fouls, 2 with 2 fouls in Kaylee Williams and Mary Peck.
Here comes Spalding for the Tigers. Tay picks up her dribble left wing. Finds Miley. She's going to take a wing 3. It's up and no good. Rebound tipped back in by Milford. Spalding for 3. No good. But then they get their own rebound, but it's trying to get ripped away by Kennedy Carter, and they're going to call a jump ball.
And that's what I love about these two teams. They are hustling out there. They are not letting the other try and pull away. Altamont cutting it down to only a 1-possession game.
26-24 is our score. Milford had as big of a lead as 6. And actually, they're going to switch possessions here. The refs have done that a few times this game. I believe it's because the scoreboard here might be incorrect, and so they might have called it false.
Yeah, and they can only work with the information that they're given at the time, so taking that nice time to deliberate for a second, definitely appreciated.
Altamont had a big opportunity in transition, but it goes through the hands of Kaylee Williams right back to the Tigers.
And good hustle there by Chesney Bywater, trying to save the ball going out of bounds, just not able to get her whole hand on it and swipe it back in bounds.
So Tigers trying to increase their lead, make it a 2-possession game. About a minute and a half left here in the third quarter. It's Miley. She's double-teamed, throws it down low. Peck steals again. Gets it tipped, but Altamont controls. McConkey, wild pass. It's caught by Spalding. Now they're going to go the other way in transition. Here comes Tay. Dribbles. Back to her left. Throws up a shot. She's fouled by Mary Peck.
That was a nice little James Harden maneuver there. She knows she's about to draw contact, so she starts throwing up the shot, despite knowing she's probably not going to make it and get into the line. That's why she's one of the state's most prolific free throw shooters.
Danger now for Altamont as Mary Peck has 4 fouls, and we're in the third quarter. Tay Spalding hits the first free throw.
Spalding right now 4 of 6 from the line, improving on that percentage with that make.
Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line seems to be her friend today as she goes to make it 5 for 7. She does.
And just taking her mind back to the driveway, practicing on that hoop, and able to cash in on both of those.
Full court pressure from the Tigers. McConkey tries to take it. Instead, she'll be fouled by Milford. So they're going to take that nice long walk all the way over to the other free throw line.
And that could go against Spalding. That could be her fourth. We'll see who they give that one to, though.
It looks like they're going to give it against Jaden McMullen. It'll be her second foul.
So definitely crisis averted there for Milford, as if you take Spalding out with a minute left to go, she really can't re-enter the game until 4 minutes. I mean, she could if she wanted to, but coach probably wants her for those closing minutes.
This last minute and a half could prove crucial, as free throws are going to play a big factor going into the fourth quarter. And the second is no good from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. And here comes Milford. Just over a minute left. One possession game. Spalding. Cross court finds McMullen. Back to Spalding by the logo. She'll give it to Miley in the corner. Wilden tries to give it down. Ball is tipped around, but it'll stay here with the Tigers.
Yeah, just offense really slowing down on both ends of the court. This game is really being fought and won at the free throw line and in the turnover battle.
Gracie Dotson will check back in for Miley Wilden. She finds Spalding. Thought about a deep three right there, almost a logo three per se.
And it goes back to the age-old question. Do you really count this logo as a logo three because it's so big?
But a high pass to Alicia Cedillo goes out of bounds to go back to Altamont. They could potentially cut this to a 1 point deficit or tie the game. Wild pass is out of control, and they lose it once again.
Yeah, and it was a good effort again by Bywater trying to save that ball, but just back and forth turnovers between these two teams.
So here comes Milford once again trying to establish that lead. About a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cedillo in the corner. Cross-court pass over to McMullen. Finds Ambrose. Right key. No good from that jumper. And Bywater controls, and now we've got another jump ball, and it looks like it's going to stay here with the Tigers.
Yeah, and just an excellent job following up that rebound and forcing the jump ball. Something that I don't think I've seen any team do any better than both these two are.
So here's Milford looking to inbound from baseline. Tipped by McConkey, but Spalding finds it. Shot clock's turned off. It's stolen by the Longhorns. McConkey, transition. Long pass stolen by Ambrose. That's happened the last few times now in transition. Here comes Ambrose. Under 10 now.
Now, some teams are made for those softball passes, but others just really struggle.
Spalding trying to cut down low. Nothing happens. Buzzer will sound. We'll go to the fourth. It's 28-25, a Milford lead. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the Farm Bureau Financial Services of Chad Lyman on KTT 8.1 and KSLSports.com.
Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014. Milford Memorial Hospital provides excellent emergency, acute, and long-term care. Quality health care with small town TLC.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need. Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here in what should be an exciting fourth quarter between Milford and Altamont. Nate Thatcher alongside Aiden Mortensen. We're ready for an exciting finish as McConkey double dribbles, so a blank opening possession.
And, you know, this game, low-scoring affair, but it's not the boring kind, you know, not the one that's usually a blowout, but this one has been a battle between these two teams, neither really wanting to budge, and just a great defensive effort between these two teams.
High scoring in the first quarter, but it was really dry there in the third.
You know, it's like watching a team of Dennis Rodmans go up against a team of Draymond Greens. They are going for every defensive hustle stat they can.
Wow, what a comparison right there. Love the metaphor.
What can I say?
So Milford controls after a tip pass. Cedillo goes down low. Ambrose, she's going to kick it out. McMullen gets her three, blocked by McConkey, but then it's recovered by Milford, and it's scored! None other than Tay Spalding for her third and one opportunity of the game.
Yeah, she excels in these low post situations, especially when there's a foul on the line. She comes up big time every time for the team. And we do have a winner for our Fab Rats trivia question. The question was, what vehicle did Paul fix in Florida? And the answer was a swamp buggy. And the winner was Candy Kessler. So if you want to go to the Sevier Valley Center and claim your free t-shirt, or send someone you know to claim that t-shirt at the broadcasting booth, we'll be happy to get you your Fab Rats merchandise. Again, that's Candy Kessler.
Big moment right there in the game as Spalding misses the free throw from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line and then gets her fourth foul. So a 5-point game right now. Still anybody's ball game.
4 of 8 from the free throw line for Spalding. Just not really been her game from the charity stripe.
And the shot is no good that time by the Longhorns. Controlled. Milford throws it out, though, and I think it's going to stay here. Oh, no, they're going to switch it back. Interesting. So the ref said white, pointed Longhorns' way, and then immediately changed it.
You know, we all get a little confused sometimes.
Yeah, a good line is do as I say, not as I do. Shout out to our producer.
Dallin
got some great lines today. So Milford a chance to extend to possibly their biggest lead of the game. A huge cross-court pass from Dotson, and Florence keeps it inbound.
No team can throw that half-court or that cross-court pass as well as Valley did yesterday. Seems like every other possession, not even every possession they were throwing that bad boy.
A team full of Tom Brady's are the Buffaloes. We'll see them later today. And none other, Tay Spalding goes up for the layup. It's no good. McConkey controls. Ball tipped out, though. Spalding's got it. Layup's up. It's good.
Yeah, sometimes this game, it's looking less like basketball, more like either a rugby scrum or a quick fumble on the 1-yard line.
Timeout taken by Coach Wilkerson.
Bose Auto Parts in Beaver, Utah is a proud sponsor of the Milford Tigers boys and girls basketball teams. Bose Auto Parts is expanding their daily delivery route to communities along Highway 89 from Orderville to Marysville. Call Bose Auto Parts and place your order today, 435-438-2347.
Welcome back to state championship basketball here at Richfield High School, coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. In that timeout, Aiden, we saw that Coach Whitney Wilkerson was passionate to her team.
Oh, yeah, it was an impromptu, mic'd-up moment. She was yelling, they are playing like they want this more than you. Do they want it more than you? And Altamont's going to need to come out and show that they really don't.
Here comes the Longhorns in transition. Deep 2 is blocked. It's no good. Milford controls. Tigers lead by 7, their largest lead of the game. We're at 6 minutes to go now in the game. Tay Spalding has been a factor here in the fourth. McMullen pump fakes. She'll drive. Quickly met by Mary Peck. 3 for Dotson. Oh, it hit backboard and rim twice, but doesn't go down. And it's a foul against the Milford Tigers. It's going to go against Jaden McMullen. Should be her third.
And that'll be McMullen's third foul. And again, they're pushing them closer and closer to that bonus. And that's an area Milford does not want to find themselves in right now as they break out the full court press. 3-2 look.
Full court press. Ball is tipped around. Controlled by the Longhorns. They get it across half court. Out to McConkey. Drives right side. Layup up. Oh, no good. It was wide open. She missed it. Peck goes up. She's fouled.
And a great second chance effort there by Peck, grabbing the board despite 2 Tigers being around her and going up strong, drawing that foul and trying to give this team a little bit closer.
So now 2 Tigers in foul trouble. Spalding with 4 and Dotson with 4. Mary Peck with important free throws. Hits the first. That's a big one.
Yeah, 0 of 2 on up to this point. Now 1 of 3 on her free throw attempts.
Here for her second from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You can find those guys at 159th North Main in Panguitch. 5.5 minutes to go. Biggest free throw of the game goes down. Peck 2 for 2. That was huge.
That was massive for Peck, bouncing back from an 0 of 2 outing last time out and making both of those, shooting 50% from the free throw line this game.
Cuts it back to a 5-point deficit. Spalding backs it up to the logo. She's going to get a double screen. Pass out Florence. Down low, Dotson. Turn around, Jay off the front iron. No good. Here comes Rigby. Right side in transition. She's going to hustle, and she's met quickly by Milford defense. Pass out to McConkey, and McConkey stepped out of bounds. That's a tough look if you're a Longhorns fan.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, it was a good idea trying to pass it to her, but just wrong place, wrong time with the foot.
So now Milford can take their lead back up to 7. It was their largest of the game. They currently lead it by 5. McMullen backs it up. We're under 5 now. Picks up her dribble. High pass to Wilden. Cross court, Spalding. Got 4 Milford players on the opposite side of the court. Under 10 now. Spalding's going to cut. Tries to go around Mary Peck's body, but she's going to throw it straight out of bounds.
Now, if I'm Spalding in that situation, I figure I can draw anyone up into the air and draw a foul. So that's probably what I would try and do in that situation. But again, good job on her trying to get her teammates involved and just not really working out for them that time.
Longhorns trying to control this ball right now to bring it to half court. They do. Chesney Bywater's got it. She just checked back into the game. And it's a jump ball. Looked like he was going to call a foul for a second, but he's going to call a jump ball, and it looks like it's going to be Tigers' possession. That's big right there.
Yeah, classic referee pump fake.
Yeah, the players can do it, the refs can do it too.
Yeah, no, everyone has their little move, and the ref is, I'm going to call the foul. No, jump ball.
Another thing you were talking about was with Tay being able to gather defenders around her, her teammates should be able to be in places that she can dish it down low too when she brings those defenders up.
Yeah, exactly. She's drawing a majority of defenders her way, so she's able to operate on the ball and find her off-ball teammates and maybe have some more cutting action going down low. I think that would be their key to seal this game away.
Dotson bakes it in for 2, and now that ties their largest lead of the game.
It was a mix of between a floater and a jump shot as they rip it away again.
And it looks like McMullen's going to be fouled as she went up for 2. Fouled that time by McConkey. So she'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for 2 shots.
It's going to be McConkey's third foul on the game for McConkey.
These are some big free throws to extend their largest lead. It's good.
This is McMullen's first trip to the line, going 1-1 so far.
Her first point of the second half. To make it a 2-for-2 trip from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. She did it. So now it's under 4, down 9 for Altamont. Can they claw back?
This is going to be a big-time game. They might have to rely on the three-point shot. We haven't seen them take very many this game.
They break the fast court, but then the ball is tipped out. Milford has it. There was a lot of action down low, but they're going to call a travel against Wilden.
And the Milford fans are incensed about that call. They are not pleased at all. But, you know, there's been 3 3-pointers this game combined between 2 teams, shooting 2 of 3 combined. So, yeah, if they want to win, they might have to start relying more on that shot.
Lots of action again down low. Nothing called. Mary Peck gets it back in, keeps her team in it.
You know, I do like the referee's standpoint here of letting the players play. They have not gotten involved at all. They make it more about the girls instead of themselves.
7-point game now. Dotson cross court, tipped by Taylor. It'll stay here though with the Tigers.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of excellent ball awareness and deflected passes, like right there, especially with Jaylee Taylor going up with the right hand, tipping it out of bounds, avoiding a nice short corner possession for Milford.
A shot would go a long way here for the Tigers. As Spalding checks back in, she's going to come in for Cedillo.
A bit of a late substitution there.
Here comes Spalding. She's in foul trouble. She's got 4.
4 fouls for Spalding, and then also 4 fouls for Dotson.
2 most critical players here in the 4th for the Tigers. Here comes Spalding. Dribbles inside. Oh, a money move on the right side, and she gets the layup to go.
That was spectacular. Bringing the ball over the defender's head with a wide-reaching move and get into the hoop. It was just spectacular.
Increases the lead to 9 once again. Altamont breaks in the fast break. Comes here. Down low to Mary Peck. It's going to be stolen, and I believe that's going to be Dotson's 5th foul. She's going to be out.
Yeah, that will disqualify Dotson from the competition.
So Dotson's out. She's been a critical piece in today's game. She walks to a smile and a little shrug to the bench.
Yeah, she knows. There's no complaints there, but she had an excellent game for the Tigers. 4 points for them, but just being all over the place on defense.
So now the Longhorns have to do everything they can to get back in this. McConkey, 3-pointer, no good. Peck gets a rebound. Back out to Carter. 2:40 left in the game. Carter rips it away from her defender, and it's a tough jumper from deep.
That was a grown man move, throwing her down. Kennedy Carter's first basket coming in. Probably the perfect time for the Longhorns.
Altamont now closes that deficit to 7. Ambrose has got it. Ball is fought for. It's a jump. It goes back to Altamont. So a little bit of a momentum swing right here.
Yeah, right now Ambrose going to the ref trying to plead her case that that was a foul. There's a lot of contact, but refs split second to make that call, and they're doing the best they can down there. I've really enjoyed the officiating within this game. They've called it both ways very evenly and very little. They've let the girls play.
And Mackley Carter comes in for Altamont as another foul is called, and I believe that puts them in the bonus now for the remainder of the game.
And that's a position Milford does not want to find themselves in, as that's now 3 on Ambrose. Mackley Carter, her first trip to the line, chance to get the first points of the game as that first one rims out.
That was just about as in as it could go before popping out.
Yeah, just unfortunate, but if you're Milford, you really don't want to be in the bonus. You need to play some very stout defense still, but you have to kind of keep it calm.
Oh, and she hit every part of the backboard and rim to get that second one to go down. Timeout, Longhorns will take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Penguich on 1aball.com and KSLSports.com.
Beaver County selected.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all. Brown Brothers Construction offers a wide variety of construction and excavation services. We offer standard and decorative colored concrete to south central Utah and northern Arizona. We are excited to announce our concrete pumping service to Kane County, Utah and Coconino County, Arizona. We look forward to our next pour with you. Brown Brothers' success is a direct result of our dedicated and talented employees. If you're looking for a fun and fulfilling employment opportunity, join our team today. Everyone at Brown Brothers Construction wishes all athletes the best of luck in the postseason.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High School, coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. So the Longhorns of Altamont were able to cut it to a 2-possession game now with just over 2 minutes left. But something big to note, they're already in the bonus.
Yeah, they're in the bonus. Spalding also has 4 fouls. Milford's leading scorer. If she is to foul out of this game in the final 2 minutes, then I think that could spell disaster for the Tigers.
Here comes Milford, trying to stay alive, keep their lead. Here goes Spalding. Left side, she's fouled.
And again, it comes back down to that arm positioning as they go up, having her arm up and at a slight angle and blocking it as if she was trying to hail a cab. If you have it at that angle, they're going to call you every time you go up. You have to keep it more straight up. You want that 90-degree angle with your body.
So Kennedy Carter gets the foul as Tay Spalding gets a free throw to go down. She's just over 50% for the day now.
Yeah, shooting 5 of 9 right now. I think that's 6 of 10.
So 60%, 2 critical free throws. Lead is back up to 8, just under 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's what separates a good player from a great player is these big moments, if you're able to maintain your composure and still make those shots.
And miracles may just happen. That ball sat on the rim for about 5 seconds before it went in from Jaylee Taylor.
Yeah, no, I didn't know whether that was going in or out. I think I watched my whole life flash before my eyes as that ball sat on the rim.
Back to a 2-possession game, and Spalding's going to draw another foul. She leans over.
And that's going to be 3 on Kennedy Carter.
So they're not in the bonus just yet. It wasn't a shooting foul. One more, they will be. A minute and a half left.
And with how Spalding plays, I'm surprised she wasn't able to turn that one into a shooting foul.
Here's McMullen back out to Spalding. Tay Spalding, 4 fouls, dominant performance on the offensive end. Back out to McMullen. Drives right wing, floaters up, it's blocked.
Big time defensive play there from Mads McConkey.
Recovered by Altamont. Almost lost in transition, but they recover. Here's Carter. Passes it outside to Mackley Carter. And it's going to be a timeout, I believe.
Yep, 30-second timeout.
That will be taken by the Longhorns. We'll take it with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the University of Utah, TeamHive.live, KTTA 8.1, and KSLSports.com.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit bryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High School. Coming out of a Zions Bank timeout for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. Altamont down 6, just under a minute. They have the ball baseline. It's Mads McConkey. She's going to take a 3 off the back iron, and no good. Milford controls the rebound. They're going to need to play some high-pressure defense.
Every shot from Altamont feels like a heart attack. You never know whether it's going in or out. They're always just that close.
And now a timeout will be taken by Milford. We'll take another one with them. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by Ruby's Inn on WinABall.com and KSLSports.com.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today.
Welcome back to State Championship Basketball here at Richfield High School. Milford leads it by 6 with 45 to go, and the ball coming out of a Zions Bank timeout. For big-time banking with a home team feel, Zions Bank is for you. Here's Milford coming out. They hand it out to Spalding. Defense of the Longhorns needs to do something if they want to get back in this one. Big screen by Miley Wilden, and they'll stay here with the Tigers as the ball goes out of bounds.
And it was a great job by Wilden there getting her feet set. If she was moving just a second after that, before that contact, they would have whistled her for a moving screen, but an excellent job setting her feet and absorbing the contact, despite the personal injury that could cause.
Another out-of-bounds play stays here. Clock is ticking down. Longhorns got to do something. McMullen's got the ball. She takes it up to half court. 7 seconds now left on the shot clock. 6, 5, cuts it. Stolen by Peck. They have an opportunity. McConkey on the drive. Passes it out. It's Carter. Deep 2. Back iron, no good. Peck gets the rebound. She goes back up. Fouled. No good, but she's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
And this is as close a game as you could really play it. Right now, Mary Peck shooting 50% from the line, going 2 of 4. Made both of her attempts on the last trip there. We'll see if she's able to find that same success here.
These two are big right here. Oh, and it hit right side backboard rim and fell off. Tough look.
Yeah, just an unfortunate look. Now 2 of 5 on the day.
Got to make at least one right here. Give yourselves an opportunity. They're going to have to foul after this. Peck for her second. Got it.
That one was smooth as butter. I don't think I even saw it touch the net.
Okay, got a foul here. 12 seconds left, and they do. They're going to foul Florence. Foul will go against Mackley Carter.
Now, Florence has not taken a single shot this game or been to the line, so this is her first trip there. We'll see if she's able to kind of find the same success that the rest of her team has been able to find at the line.
Per the stat sheet, that looks to be a good foul, right? Because the shot hasn't been able to get up at all from Florence.
Exactly.
So 2 crucial free throws right here for a girl who hasn't shot at all today. First one's up, and good. Wow, that was clutch.
That was good. Turning that free throw into more of a jump shot, but if it works, it works, and in that case, it did work.
Yeah, bending those knees, gets a little bit more volume underneath the shot. She's able to get it to go down. Second one's up, and good. Absolutely clutch.
Big-time plays from Paisley Florence. Altamont needing to play very fast and get at least a three-pointer up, but they're not. They're trying to drive inside, still losing the ball.
And they do lose it. And that will do it for us. Milford takes the 7-point win in an emotional victory. On the other side, we'll come back with the Rubies In post-game report. This is State Championship Basketball brought to you by the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games on 1ABall.com and KSLSports.com.